Hey, Mickey Smith Jr. here, Louisiana educator and musician. And if you've ever come to Louisiana on Mardi Gras, you know that we know how to party, y'all. We know how to have a good time. And there's a little song that we play down here called Second Line. And Second Line basically means c'est le bon temps rouler, let the good times roll. And when you hear this song, it's party time. Goes like this. Party time, y'all. But in all seriousness, when we talk about music, we've been studying it for a while. You know, when the party's over with, when the song's over, then there's some things that remain, and it's your understanding of the music. Have you ever wondered how musicians are able to talk to one another? How they're able to make those sounds and start together and stop together? It's a language. And if you've been watching up until now, you understand that there's different components to the language. We call it music theory. The fundamentals helps us make the music fun. So today we're going to extend that. You know, in Louisiana, we love to have fun, and we also love food, guys. We like to eat down here. So when my wife and I are going to the store, we're going to the grocery store, a lot of times we're looking for ingredients. Can you say ingredients? Yeah, ingredients. What are ingredients? That's the food that makes up the recipe, right? So if I'm trying to bake a cake, then I'm probably gonna need some eggs, right? Probably need some flour or some cake mix, right? I'm gonna maybe need some milk or some water or some butter. I'll need different things that I can mix together to make the finished product. And music, that finished product called music, requires some ingredients. Let me show you one real quick. Now that song that I played is one that you probably know. We call it Mary Had a Little Lamb. And today I want to show you how you can become a musician that not only plays, but reads, understands, and performs the music. See, when we look at this thing called music, we got a lot of decisions to make. If you're a musician, you make more decisions in one bar, in one measure of music, than some of your friends make all day. Because we got to think, how do we hold the instrument? How do we make the face right? How do we breathe in properly? What are we watching? You know, the posture, all those different things we have to think about, and we have to know which buttons or which notes to press. And let me ask you something. Are you like me? And sometimes you get that sheet music for the first time, it's a little intimidating. It's a little confusing. You know, it's a little difficult. You know, there's this thing called sight reading, where somebody gives you a piece of music and you have to read it on sight without practicing. I'm so happy that now I'm at a place as a musician and a teacher that I can read music the same way I read a book. I just open it up and I can read it. And you can do the same thing. Would you like to know how? Well, I can show you today. I can show you. I have a system I call Take 5, and we're going to go over it today, okay? Give you an introduction. On the next video, we'll review it some more. So with Take 5, it's 5 simple steps I'll quickly go over. In the next video, we'll go over in more depth. The first step is I need you to say the letter names. So in order to say the letter names, you got to know the ingredients. Watch this. This is our song we're going to play, our mystery song that we're going to play in just a minute. But I want you to notice something. As complicated as it looks, it really only has five notes to it. It's got the note G, the note F, the note E, the note D, the note C. Now somebody said, no, I see it. There's like 20 notes in there. Well, yeah, there are a lot of quarter notes, but if you look at them, some of them are duplicates. Matter of fact, all these are E's. So instead of saying 3 different notes, there's really just one sound. Played 3 times. And we don't have time to do it now, but if you really look through all this, you'll see that there's only G's, F's, E's, D's, and C's in this entire thing. The recipe is simple. The recipe only has 5 ingredients to it. So let's go ahead and say these letter names, okay? If you looked at the other videos, then you're pretty good right now understanding that there's this thing called the treble clef. And that the treble clef tells us every good boy does fine. And for the space notes, that was line notes, by the way, for the space notes it's F, A, C, E. And that gives us our first note that we're going to start with. So let's say the letter names together. You try it with me. Ready? Go. E, D, C, D, E, E, E. That's a rest. Then D, D, D. They're all the same. That's a rest. Then it's back to E and up to G, G, rest. Ooh, second line. Now, it's not the song I just played, but it's an idea. It's an idea that now for the first time, we go to the next line of music. The song is so long that it extends from here to here. Just like if you're reading a book, you read all the way to the end of the line, and then you go to the next line of words and letters. And watch this, we're gonna keep going. E, D, C, D, E, 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 that's a rest. D, D, E, D, C, that's a rest, that's a rest, that's a rest, and that's our friend, if you remember from the other videos, that's a double bar line. What does a double bar line mean? It means to stop. You gotta stop. That means the song is over with right there. So when you see that double bar line, it means game over, the end, fine, it is finished. Now I put it in red just so you can see it, and just because, hey, it's kind of like a stop sign. But in reality, in real music, that double bar will not always be red. Most times it'll just be in black ink. But it's a double bar. You can see the 2 lines. So we just said the letter names. Hey, the next thing I would do on my instrument, okay, and every note, all the notes are different for the different instruments, but on this instrument, on the tenor sax, I've written it so that I can play it on this instrument. I would tell you, whatever sheet music you have, the next step on take 5 is to say the letter names again and then move the fingers. Now I'm gonna go kind of quick because I've been doing it for a while, but you can go as slow as you need to figure it out. Watch this, here we go. E, D, C, D, E, E, E. I'm moving fingers. D, D, D. Then it's E, G, G. Then I'm going to E, D, C, D, E, E, E. That's a rest. Then D, D, E, D, C. And we're finished. Now again, you may not be able to go as fast as I was going, okay? Go as slow as you need to. After we say the letter names, then I just showed you we say letter names and move fingers, okay? Then the next thing we do is we count. Now this is something everybody can do. Remember, if it's like a race, we count first place, second place, third place, fourth place, and then when we go into the new measure, when we cross the bar line and go into the new bar or the new measure, then we start our number system over again. Remember, every beat is a boom, every boom is a room, right? And we keep the beat with our feet. So let's count it together. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Rest on 4. 1, 2, 3. Rest on 4. 1, 2, 3. Rest on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, rest on 2, rest on 3, rest on 4. See how we kept it moving? That's why it's so important that you tap your toe and that you count so you can hear how the song's rhythms are. The rhythm is how long or how short notes are and how they move together, right? It's the beat, right? So counting helps us keep the beat. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is something silly. I call it Sizzle Pop. So we're gonna sizzle pop, we're gonna pretend to play. Now I want you to notice something. We have not played the song yet. So when you're at home practicing, this may take a long time for me to explain it, but all the things that we just did, you could probably do in your head in 10 seconds, 20 seconds. And what happens is you don't have to struggle. See, you don't have to make a bunch of mistakes. You can take the time at the beginning. You can take 5, figure the song out, and let the first time you play it sound fantastic. So let's practice one more time. Now we're gonna sizzle pop. We said the letter names. We said the letter names and move fingers. We just counted. Now we're gonna sizzle pop. Here we go, ready? And rest, 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 next line. Rest, 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 rest. And if you hadn't figured it out, what I was doing was I was pretending to play. I was moving my fingers as I sizzled the sound, because that's the same sound, the same rhythm that I'm gonna make when I play it. Now we're at the best part. Step number 5 is the part we've been waiting to get to. We said the letter names, we set letter names and move fingers, we counted, we sizzle pop, and now we're about to play. Let the good times roll. C'est la bon temps roulé. Hey, a little French from Louisiana, y'all. Here we go. 1, up, 2, let's play it together, and rest, 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 stop, double bar, right? Congratulations, you just got through it, guys. And let that be a model or an example for you as you continue to practice. I hope this was so helpful, guys. This is a song, Mary Had a Little Lamb. If you hadn't guessed it, it was a song I played a few moments ago. And it's a song that you can learn and you can play. I want to encourage you to go online and just Google it. Find the music for it. Mary Had a Little Lamb. You can Google Mary Had a Little Lamb sheet music images, or go in your favorite method book, your band book that you use, or your music book, and find it for yourself. And I want you to practice along with it and see if you can make those same sounds. And I know you can, guys. I'm super proud of you. I want you to keep on going. I want you to have a great time with this thing called music. I want you to discover your sound, guys. And most importantly, I want you to know that you have a sound and that you're loved, you're valued, and you're wanted. If this has been helpful to you, share it with a friend. And as always, if you have any questions, put it in the comments form, or you can follow me online at MickeySmithJr.com as we let the good times roll.